Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Toy Foolery, and today we have the Ultimates Ghost Jaga. So, first things first, let's take a look at the box. Normal Super 7 box, especially for the Ultimate Thundercats, you will not see anything spectacular on the box, but let's take it open. Let's open it up and take a closer look. And here, we have Ghost Jaga. Ghost Sword or Omens, Jaga's Sword, Ghost Hands, and that's it. Actually, really cool render of Ghost Jaga. Well, not render, good artwork of Ghost Jaga on the back. You guys can pause and read the bottom if you want. So, before I get into this, I have a small gripe with Super 7 over Ghost Jaga. When it was originally released, they said, hey, this is going to be a Super 7 store exclusive. You cannot get it anywhere else unless you buy it from the Super 7 store. So I bought it from the Super 7 store in 2022 before the pre-order closed. Now, in 2023, they're saying they're going to release it at Big Bad Toy Store. I have a problem with that. My issue is, don't tell me something is exclusive if you're going to just a year later sell it to one of your distributors because you didn't sell well. That's a huge problem for me. I don't like the dishonesty behind that. I'm going to keep busting their chops over that over and over again until they make life, they figure out what they're going to do with their lives. I don't know if it's because they're struggling sales wise, because you saw the sale that Big Bad Toy Store had for the month of November, where they basically cut the price of all the Ultimates and some of the reaction figures in half. I don't know if they're moving well enough. I don't know if Super 7 is reeling from the fact that no one really wanted the Cobra Mothership, but behaviors like this is the reason why the Cobra Mothership didn't sell well. Now, my other concern is, what if they decide to do that with the Cat Slayer? Like, hey, you know what? I bought a Cat Slayer thinking, hey, you know what? Even if I'm never going to open it because it is a monster of a playset, what if Super 7 says, hey, you know what? I didn't sell enough Cat Slayers. Let's sell them to Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon after the fact. Well, then that defeats the whole value proposition of me being one of the first few thousand people to order that toy. So I'm hoping that they don't, decide that, hey, we need to make as much money as possible. Screw the business plan that we originally had. But I'm going to get off my rant. Let's go actually go look at the toy and see if it's any good. So here is Jaga outside the box. And as you can see, I'm already having great fun with this Super 7 Ultimate. Some QC errors, issues, and some minor technicalities, which I don't understand why you would build your toy like this. So, first things first. If you're going to have a peg, and I can't show it because I have fat puppet fingers, but if you're going to have goddamn hand, you're going to have a peg that pegs into the toy, have it peg into the chest, because guess what? As much as I like the flibbity flobbities and all the articulation, oh God, all the articulation here, it doesn't help that I have this peg that is going to pop out whenever I move him. That doesn't help me any. Also, I think my belt is off. It is. My belt is off center. I don't know if you can tell on camera. You probably can, but as you can see, the belt is literally like an eighth of an inch to the right, and it should be dead center. It is not. And then small QC issues, like the top of the point of his hat is scuffed up. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this. I have a lot of the Super 7 toys. Like I said, I have the Thunder Tank. I have actually where I store all my Power Rangers. Not Power Rangers. I store all my Thundercats in the Thunder Tank. But yeah, this is just unacceptable. Unacceptable. So let's take a look at the accessories. We have the Ghost Sword of Omens, which is now like the 18th Sword of Omens that I have from Super 7. We have 2 sets of pointy hands. I'm just going to put the shell case because I'm not going to play with this. I thought I was going to take it out and put it with the Thunder Tank toys, but I'm not. So what do we have? We have a jaundiced hand, which I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's something that was in the show. I used to actually watch the show when it first came on, and I don't remember him having a jaundiced hand. A non-jaundiced hand for his left hand. A claw hand, I guess, if he's fighting Vroon as a ghost, and 2 sets of fists. Yeah, I'm just completely disappointed. Let's put his sword in his hand and see if I can be a little less disappointed at this toy. Yep. Puppet strength. There we go. Yeah. Not too bad. Not anything to write home about. Squeaky, squeaky. Here comes his best pal, ODB. Yep. I mean, they scale well together. They're both in that 7-inch mode. Let's see how he stands up against my Cyborg Build-A-Figure. Reach for it. Oh my Christ. Cyborg is huge. So we're going to take him out. He didn't scale well with that. Let's check Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends is not so bad. Just a little bit taller than him. I don't know if I've actually had a positive thing to say about the Super 7 toys so far, but this is also a skip. Do not buy Jaga, especially because it is not exclusive anymore. It's just a regular release like all the other Thundercats out there. It's going to be discounted on Big Bag Toy Store eventually. Don't waste your money and buy it new. But I'm going to tell you to skip it. If you have the original Jaga, absolutely skip it. That is a better toy than this one. Now I wish that I bought the Ghost Jaga because I say about 80% of the Thundercat show is Ghost Jaga. Jaga died in the first episode, and outside of flashbacks, he was always in this form. So I was like, oh, that's cool, but this figure is caca. Do not buy it. Spend your money on something else. Something that is not Super 7. Thanks, guys. Catch you in the next video.